Hey, Jeff from Become More Compelling here. So I want to give you another people skills tip. And this tip is how to work on your people skills and stay social during COVID-19. So for one of the only times in human history, being that we're all so connected, we have a shared event, a shared topic. Now, it is not one that is necessarily good because it's a global pandemic, but if you're stuck inside, you're in quarantine, what can you do to stay social, strengthen those relationships so that when you're out of quarantine, you can have better relationships and you can have a stronger social circle? So because we have that shared topic of a global pandemic, lack of toilet paper, this, that, or the other, everyone has that in common right now, and that's extremely rare. So think about someone in your life that maybe you haven't talked to in a while. Could be an old roommate, could be a former coworker, could be a friend that you just haven't talked to in a year or so. Now is a perfect opportunity to reach out to that person and just say, "Hey, how's quarantine going for you?" So I just received a text message this morning from someone, and it was nice. Like it felt nice to have someone checking up on me. So that's a easy way to spark a conversation, and that can lead to the second tip that we're going to talk about, which is have a Zoom or a Skype lunch. So AJ Jacobs, who does all these kind of awesome books on experiments like The Year of Living Biblically, and he just did a book on gratitude recently as well. He has an article where he talks about his experience doing Zoom lunches. So he's been doing this for a long time. He and a friend will just eat lunch while they're on Zoom. And so there's actually some advantages as opposed to going to a traditional restaurant. You don't have to drive to the restaurant. You don't have to wait for the check. You don't have to find a table, parking, reservation. And to top it off, you got those leftovers in your fridge that you already like, so you can just use those. What AJ Jacobs recommends is, jump into these Zoom lunches, and it's okay to skip the small talk. So especially if it's someone that you're comfortable with, you can have a little bit deeper of a conversation, and use that shared jumping off point of like, "Hey, so how's quarantine going for you?" So it's an easy way to reach out to people, and it's a way to actually go deeper than you normally would because we've all got that shared topic right now. So your action step is this. I would recommend that you reach out to, say, one person per day that you haven't talked to in a while, or it's just been a little bit. It could even be someone that you talked to a month ago when there wasn't a huge lockdown everywhere. So reach out to that person and just see how they're doing. And if that goes well, invite them on a Zoom lunch this week so that you can actually have that face-to-face interaction and you can work on your people skills and your conversation skills while you're on that Zoom lunch. So if you want some more tips on conversation skills, on my YouTube channel, there's a video called How to Improve Conversation Skills, 8 Powerful Tips You May Not Have Heard Before. You can just go on my YouTube channel and you'll find it. And that'll walk you through several tips that you can use while you're on those Zoom calls. So this goes from everything from how to look approachable, which is pretty easy on a Zoom call. You just have yourself a slight smile so you look like you're happy to be there. And a bunch of other tips that will help set you on the right path when it comes to those Zoom lunches. So that's it for this edition of Compelling Convos. And if you have any questions that you would like me to answer in a future video, you can send me an email at jeff@becomemorecompelling.com or the Jeff Callahan on Twitter and Instagram, and send me that question and I'll answer it on a future video. That's it for today.